World War II was the deadliest and most destructive war in human history, involving more than 30 countries and lasting from 1939 to 1945. Nazi Germany, led by Adolf Hitler, was one of the main aggressors in the war, invading and occupying most of Europe and North Africa, as well as launching a brutal attack on the Soviet Union. But despite its initial success and military superiority, Germany eventually lost the war to the Allied powers of Britain, France, the United States, and the Soviet Union. How did this happen? What were the main factors that led to Hitler's downfall? There are many possible reasons why Hitler lost World War II, but we will focus on three main reasons in this video: his strategic blunders, his economic weaknesses, and his ideological fanaticism. First, let's talk about Hitler's strategic blunders. Hitler made several mistakes in his war planning and execution that cost him dearly. For example, he failed to eliminate Britain as a threat in the West, allowing it to resist his air attacks and remain a base for the Allied invasion of Europe. He also invaded the Soviet Union in 1941, breaking a non-aggression pact and opening a second front that stretched his army thin and exposed it to harsh weather conditions. He also underestimated the industrial and military potential of the United States, which entered the war after Japan attacked Pearl Harbor in 1941. These strategic blunders resulted in Germany losing ground and resources to its enemies, and ultimately being overwhelmed by their superior numbers and firepower. Second, let's talk about Hitler's economic weaknesses. Hitler's war machine was not as efficient or productive as it seemed. Germany lacked many vital resources for its war effort, such as oil, rubber, steel, and food. It also relied heavily on horses and human labor for transportation and logistics, rather than mechanized vehicles. It also wasted a lot of resources on developing expensive and impractical weapons, such as the V-2 rockets and the Tiger tanks. Moreover, Germany's economy was not ready for a long-term war, as it did not fully prepare its civilian population or industry for total war until late in the war. By contrast, the Allies had access to more resources from their colonies and allies, and they used them more efficiently and effectively for their war production. Third, let's talk about Hitler's ideological fanaticism. Hitler's racial and political ideology was a major factor in his downfall. He believed that Germans were a superior race destined to rule over inferior peoples, such as Jews, Slavs, and Roma. These beliefs led him to commit horrific atrocities against millions of people, such as genocide, slavery, and experimentation. They also led him to disregard the advice of his generals and experts, and to interfere with military decisions based on his intuition or whims. He also refused to accept defeat or negotiate peace with his enemies, even when it was clear that Germany had no chance of winning. These are some of the main reasons why Hitler lost World War II. Of course, many other factors influenced the outcome of the war, such as intelligence, diplomacy, technology, propaganda, etc. But we hope that this video gave you some insight into how Hitler's actions and decisions contributed to his defeat. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more history and mystery videos. Thank you for watching.